Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Tombstone284 here once again with another Star Trek, the official Starships Collection Starship review. Today we have the Jem'Hadar Battlecruiser, which was featured in Deep Space Nine. It was launched in the 24th century. The length was 639.75 meters. Max speed warp 9.6. It was prominently featured in Deep Space Nine. I don't think any other series except for Deep Space Nine had this. And it was, let's see here, a heavy cruiser. Crew of approximately 2,500. 6 polaron beam emitters, torpedo launchers. Something I did not know about the Jem'Hadar ship is it has the Breen energy dampening weapon. They must have modified it and everything for the Jem'Hadar to be able to use it. If you look. Now this here is what it looks like in the book. And as you see, it even shows a little Jem'Hadar attack cruiser, pretty much. One of the smaller ones. And then it shows the Jem'Hadar fleet when it was in the wormhole. When the Prophets sent it out on the wormhole, made it disappear. And there it is with a bunch of Jem'Hadar ships, and Cardassian Gaylords, which will be in my next review, I believe. One of the people that was on board one of those ships was, of course, Wayun, and then Gul Dukat, and Damar were both on there at one time. They have fuel storage pods. I don't know what they used for fuel, whether it was dilithium or what, to do the warp drive. Main bridge is right there. And I'm guessing that these would be their impulse engines, like it says in the book, but sometimes books can be a little off. And the book goes through with creating the Dominion. It shows when Worf, when they went into the Delta Quadrant, I believe it was, or no, the episode of Deep Space Nine where Julian, O'Brien, and Jadzia were all shrunk in the runabout, and the Defiant was taken over. And then, they saved them in the runabout, and while they were still small, what was funny about that was, Sisko looking at Worf and said, "Your wife wants to say hello," or something to that effect. But the Jem'Hadar were there. And again, you see what that looks like to be Loris, one of the I can't think of the names right offhand. Vorta, that's what it is. And then of course you see a couple of Jem'Hadar fighting, and then you see more Jem'Hadar ships along with the Cardassian ships. And here's some of the original concept art. I guess it was supposed to look like this initially, and then like this. And also like this. And finally, the finished project for it was this here. But that's pretty much how it was gonna look before the finished project. And there's one right there. Now onto the ship itself. And I have to say, out of all the ships that I have so far, and including the ones I have not done reviews on yet, this, I think, has the most detail out of them all. So, let's go ahead and get this out of the box. As you can see, there is a ton of detail here. And like the book said, that would be the bridge right there. There's a ton of detail on the back of, or bottom of it. There's some nice detailing here. As well as here, there's a lot of pinkish colored stuff, like purplish pink, some bluish purple color, some brown, and metallic color. But all in all, I'd say this has definitely got the most detail and colors out of all the ships I've done reviews for so far, and I think it's the one so far out of what I've got that I like the most. And it does have, as far as like plastic goes, this part over here is plastic, this is plastic. The top half, except for right here, this part here, that part there, and this here are die cast. The nacelles are made of PVC. Oh, sorry, the nacelles here, like I said, are made of PVC. And then pretty much this entire bottom, until you get to, or from this line here, pretty much. Same on here. And this line right along here are what's plastic. Now we'll go ahead and get to the stand. And as you can see, let me move the camera so you can see it. It stands fairly decent on its own without a stand. Where most of the ships wouldn't be able to do that, except like the onboard sphere, for example, that I did a review of before. So let's go ahead and get to the stand here. The stand on this one is easy to get out, real easy to get out. We'll go ahead and get the plastic off that. Set it off to the side. Now, it does say Jem'Hadar Battlecruiser, where the book says Battlecruiser. Another prime example of like what I was talking about with the Kira class in my last review, where it says Jem'Hadar Battlecruiser, and then on the book it says Jem'Hadar Battlecruiser. Why they do this, I don't know, I can't say. It can be kind of annoying, but as long as you know what the ship is yourself, what it says on the stand doesn't really matter in the long run. Now here's what the stand looks like. Normally you get a stand where it's got a total of 4 things. 1, 2, and then another 2 like this for 3 and 4. But for this one, it's the first I've seen like that, and I'm guessing that is because the way it's shaped on the bottom. Take it off the base for a moment. If you see how it's shaped here, and then if you look at how the bottom of that part right there is shaped, I'm guessing that it goes in, yeah, just like so. So it goes into the rear, right where that spot is that I showed you, and sets on the ship, or the stand rather, just like that. And there you have it, the Jem'Hadar Battlecruiser. And this is Tombstone 284 beaming out. Until next time, fellow YouTubers.